What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. I'm your host Terry. Um, man, I'm just get right into it tonight. The Hornets fell to the Sixers on the road in OT. And, you hear something like that, it sounds like good hard fought game, and I mean, in ways it was, but I can't help but feel like this is a game that we gave away, a game that we had, and we should have won this game, man. Like I feel like this is a game that we lost more than this a game that the Sixers won. Um, Even coming in, and I've been talking about the past few videos, like the East is open right now. It's a lot of injuries around the league. It's just, and I mean, we're injured our damn self. But a 76ers team, no Embiid, no Tyrese Maxey, Paul George on a minutes restriction. You're supposed to win this game, bro. And even from the jump, man, LaMelo comes out, has 10 points first quarter. He has 10 points. The Sixers have 5. Like, he's outscoring the Sixers by himself. Charles Lee sits him down. Off top, I didn't like that shit. Why does this kid have more points than the opposing team, and then you sit him down for him to play pretty much 5 minutes in the first quarter? And then we're struggling the entire first quarter after he's not playing. We finished the quarter with 15. Why is he not in the game? And then it's like when you do put him back in, it's like a minute and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Like, bro, the kid's hot. Just let him hoop. Like, and then it's like, even with the Sixers, they had Paul George play almost the whole first quarter and all that. Like, bro, why is LaMelo sitting down? Why are you playing for 5 minutes and then sitting him? Then put him back in for 1 minute. Why is he playing 6 minutes in the first quarter and he has 10 points? That makes no sense. And it's like, bro, that was a situation where, bro, we could have had a lead early. I mean, we were up 7 points, but we could have extended that, been up more, kept our foot on the gas. So just that right there off top, I just didn't really like the way that the game started as far as the rotation wise. But Melo came out hooping. He came out hooping, some floaters, threes, quick 10 points, bro. Like, did his thing. Grant had nice little up and under. Trey Man had a deep three. But it really was just ugly basketball without Melo, and it was just disgusting first quarter. By both teams, it was really just ugly basketball. I mean, the whole game was ugly, really. But yeah, man. And I'm gonna get a little bit off the script here, but honestly, bro, I got a bone to pick with some of our players, yo. Like, bro, these role players have to step up. Now I know it's not gonna be nice, like Grant having 20 and Cody having 20. Like, dang, what game was that where they all had like 20, bro? I can't even think. But a few games ago, I know that's not gonna be the norm. I know that's an aberration where we had 320-point scorers. None of them were LaMelo, Miles, Brandon. I know that's not happening often. But Trey Man has 5 points. And I mean, he has his games where he goes off and he has his games where But Seth Curry doesn't give you much. Josh Green hasn't done shit offensively in games. Martin disappears. Ricky Tijan gives you pretty much nothing offensively unless he's just shooting threes. And I mean, I didn't like the fact that Musa, especially towards the end of the game, but throughout the game, you look at the box score, bro, he has 6 minutes. This is the same dude who was just, gave you 15 boards the other night and was the reason that you won. Why is he sitting down? You got Taj Gibson out there fighting for his life. I didn't like the coaching in this game, bro. Like, the rotation choices. Why? And then, like, even at the end of the game where Cody Martin can't get a fucking board, why is that not Musa? Where is he at? Especially when we saw situationally where we called timeout so we could put in certain personnel to be ready to get boards or play defense or whatever. We did that at the end of the fourth quarter. So it's just like, where was he at? I don't like that. It was just a lot of things where it's like, bro, I understand he's not a superstar, but Bro, he even had 11 boards tonight, only like 22 minutes, 23 minutes. Why is he not out there? It was just a lot of things, but it was just questionable. It was questionable coaching. But yeah, it was questionable coaching, rotation wise, even play calling wise. In certain situations, it just kind of a lot of iso ball, a lot of guys standing around. Like, where's the actions? Where's the plays being drawn up? I don't know, but anyways, I'm gonna kind of move on, try to get into the breakdown of the game. In the second quarter, Curry had a nice little midi to kind of break the ice. It had been like a minute since we had scored. Um, TJ had a dunk, nice pass from Musa. Then Musa came back down, had a dunk. Um, and it was kind of cool just to kind of see them, affect the game back to back like that. Form a nice little French connection. Um, Seth had a three. It was a nice mellow pass, kind of full court, kind of like dropped right in front of him. Curry shot the three. Um, you know, and I want to see more shooting from Seth. I ain't gonna lie, like don't just don't want a player to just spam threes, but bro, we struggling. Like shit, run some plays for him. Run some pin down so you can come off and just shoot. Like I don't know, man. I don't know, especially at night where like Trey's not giving you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like let's do something, try something. You know what I'm saying? I know LaMelo got going, but he really was first quarter and then fourth and overtime, really. Um, but yeah, Brandon had the and one, um, and that was needed. Uh, and then Grant kind of went on his own like little run in that second quarter. He had a three. Um, then he had like a little midi. Cody threw him a pass behind the back. Pump fake on three. Got down to the little midi. Um, then after that, he came down, hit a deep three, and he had his own like little 8-0 run, and bro, we needed that shit. Like we were struggling. This entire game, it was out of sorts, out of whack. It was really low scoring. It was ugly the entire time. The buckets were very hard to come by. Like, you can damn near remember every bucket in the game because it wasn't many. It was kind of ugly. Then Melo came down, had the little reverse lay. After getting by Ubaselli, however you say his name. In that third quarter, that's where it really got ugly. That's where we ended up down. Um, it got ugly. Yeah, that third quarter, that's when like it really just got out of hand and started to slip away. Um, but in that quarter, Brandon had to put back dunk, um, fire the guys up. He came down, hit a three. Um, Cody hit a three. Finally, somebody helping. Um, but I really got to say it like that because even with an overtime, bro, besides LaMelo, Brandon, and Grant, we still had nobody in double digits. Like, I mean, Cody Martin had 7 in 32 minutes. Musa 4, Taj Gibson 3, Saloon 2, Curry 5, Josh Green 2, Trey Man 5. And Trey only played 15 minutes. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, somebody got to step up, do something, bro. And I mean, even with the minutes, I know Trey Man, he ain't have the best shooting night, but I still think in a game like this, he got to get more than 15 minutes because that's somebody who can get going. Um, Even Curry only played 14 minutes. I mean, he made 1 3, but yeah, bro. Like I said, we gotta talk about Josh Green, bro, because you out there playing 26 minutes, and yes, he's a good defender, but it's like, bro, can you give us something offensively? In the last 3 games, he's combined for 4 points, bro. He had 0 points against the Pistons. He had 2 points against the Pacers. He had 2 points tonight. Like, bro, at the end of the day, can you give us something? Can you give us something? Um, like, I don't know. Like against the Celtics, he had 12 points. Well, in the second Celtics game, that Minnesota game, he had 8 points. Yo, can you give us that? Can you give us 7, 8, 9 points somewhere? Something. 2 points, bro. You a starter. What are we supposed to do with that? I can't do nothing with that, bro. Like I'm sorry. Like I need more. I need more. I know you're supposed to be a defensive guy, but I need more. And it's like shoot, all I need you to be is 3 and D, but at the same time, drive, get to the free throw line, something. His 2 points tonight were free throws. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I need a little more. I need a little more offensively from him. Especially when guys are down. No Miles, you already know. No Mark, no Nick. Everybody got to step up. But moving on to that fourth quarter, man, that's when it just became fourth quarter mellow time, bro. At first he had delay, then he came down with the three, and this is where cut to 11. Things kind of starting to move. He has another three, cuts it to 8, and then it's kind of where you feel like, oh yeah, that fourth quarter mellow's coming. Like we finna start cooking. Grant has a steal, has the lay on that. Cody had a tough drive, got downhill, finished over a couple guys, pause. I feel like he could have got a foul on that. And it was a play where I wish we could see more. Where Melo and Brandon kind of had a 2-man game. They just taking the ball back and forth, setting little brush screens back and forth, and led to the open Melo three. Boom, we cut it to 1 point, and it's just like I wish we kind of just could have did that, even just for that in the overtime. Like Brandon didn't really touch the ball too much after these plays I'm finna talk about. Brandon had a turnaround on Paul George, which I was just happy to see because that's his idol or whatever, that's his GOAT. So I was happy to kind of see him cook Paul George, especially in an integral moment in the game. He had a little drop step turnaround, boom. Then he came down and hit a three, and it was just like these young kids really lifting us to wins, and well, not a win in this case, but just competitive basketball. Melo hit the three to force overtime, bro. And it was just so turned, bro. Like, bro, that's where we had all the momentum coming back down 16. We were down 16 with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We got all the momentum, bro. You gotta win this game. I know you're on the road. I know, but bro, to play this game, you gotta win. And we go to overtime, and Brandon didn't really touch the ball. He had that 1-3. I'm gonna talk about that. At the beginning of overtime, I did not like the way that we came out. I feel like we had all the momentum, and we kind of just spammed threes. And, Musa, shout out to Musa, he's on the boards getting all these offensive rebounds so we can just keep shooting. But then they just weren't going in. And it's not like I'm something that I'm that mad about, just because at the end of the day, LaMelo was just hitting big shots in the fourth quarter. I can live with him taking shots in overtime. They don't drop. It is what it is. But I do feel like we could have got more to the basket, and it kind of seemed like once we weren't in that fourth quarter bonus anymore, we kind of stopped driving for the first few minutes of OT. But then ultimately Melo started driving. He got to the free throw line, ties at 99-99, comes down, has the and 102 to 101. He started getting downhill. And it was a play, I ain't gonna say he flopped, but I think Grant did sell the foul call, and we needed that, bro. He comes down, makes his 2 free throws, gives us the lead 104-103. And, Grant is somebody who, when he's on the other team, you hate him, but when he's on your team, you love him. So, like, hey, I'm happy. I love Grant, bro. He fires guys up, like, and, bro, he's a good player to me, bro. Like, people say a lot about Grant, but his injuries, he's out there playing small ball 5, battling the whole game. He's still out there chirping, doing everything he can to help the team. And I mean, he was scoring. He finished with 17 points tonight. He scored 17 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. I got your love to Grant, bro. He did his thing out there. Man, a play that I really feel like kind of probably cost us the game. I don't remember what the score was. We might have been up 1 or maybe down 1 because we were just the lead changing back and forth so much. Melo, it's a play where, bro, it's like it's no play. It was no play. It was nothing drawn up. It was nothing. It's just LaMelo going between his legs, running down the whole entire shot clock, and then he doesn't even shoot the ball. Like with like half a second left, he tries to whip it across the court to Brandon. It's no time. Like, shot clock violation is like, bro, fuck it. I'd rather you just chuck the three and, you know what I'm saying, at least you might hit the rim and somebody get a board or shit go in, bro. He had a crazy night. So it's like, you can't take a shot clock violation in that situation with 30 seconds left in overtime, bro. That shot got to go up. I don't give a fuck. If you miss it, the shot's got to go up. You can't take shot clock violation in a time like that, bro. I don't care what's going on. And it's like, if you're the point guard, you're supposed to know how much time's on the shot clock regardless. And that's what I'm saying, where there was no set, where he probably was looking, okay, the screen's going to come with this many seconds left, and then I'm going to do this. No, he just sitting there spam dribbling the entire time. There was no motion, no action, no anything. But I mean, he still should look at the clock. I don't know why LaMelo didn't know the time on the clock. You know, in that situation, you have to, especially as a point guard. But just a person with the ball, period, you should know how much time's on the shot clock and that type of situation. But then he kind of redeemed himself, man. I hate they called the foul, but he stripped Jared McCain. They called a foul, got an overturn. But ultimately, man, I wish they would have let him play. Could have got those 2 points. And after that, it was just kind of the free throw game. We fouled. Kyle Lowry did miss one. Jared McCain, he was making his free throws, bro. Apparently, he hasn't missed his entire little NBA career. We lost to a fucking TikToker, Usabale, and fucking fat ass Kyle Lowry, bro. I'm sick. Like, Paul George did not even play the entire overtime, bro. We force overtime, and then Paul George doesn't play, bro. There's no excuse to lose that game, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Overtime loss, you still, like, that's not a bad loss. Overtime loss on the road. But I'm sorry, I feel like a game we supposed to win, bro. I feel like a game we supposed to win. I swear to God, there was a lot of things that just was questionable. And then, like, bro, the fact that at the end of the game, Usabale or whatever, bro, Curry stole the ball so clean, bro, and they called that foul. And I don't know how it works because Eric Collins was saying that we had a challenge, but we had no timeout. So I don't think you can challenge without a timeout because you got to call timeout to initiate a challenge. So I don't know. But Steph stole the ball so clean, bro. And I mean, he ended up missing a free throw anyway. But it was just a lot where it was just like, damn. I feel like we had it and we gave it away. And a play I particularly want to talk about, bro, at the end of the game, LaMelo made the right play, bro. He came down, he drove. I thought he had a lane. But he made the right play, throwing it to the corner. And Cody was terrified, bro. You wide open in the fucking corner. Why are you sitting in the corner if you're not going to shoot three, bro? I hate shit like that. If you're going to sit in the corner and camp, you got to be ready to shoot a three. What are you there for? What are you there for, bro? He gets it. He chucks it to Brandon. You know, I don't think Brandon was expecting the ball. Like, Cody was just that open, bro. You shoot the ball. Throws it to Brandon. You know, he got the bomb. He shoots it. He missed. But, bro, Cody was just terrified, bro. And he comes down a few plays later and you let your brother beat you for the fucking board to end the game. Like, bro, fuck you. We chose the wrong twin. Shit pissed me off, bro. Shit pissed me off. But literally last game, like, I was tweeting, like, yo, Cody, bro, you playing timid. You're passing up too many open shots. And then he does it again. Like, bro, why are you scared? You can't be scared, bro. At the end of the day, you done did your whole life to make it to the NBA, bro. You can't be afraid of the moment, bro. Because that shit pissed me off. Because LaMelo made the right play. Shoot the ball. But ultimately, man, it is what it is. I'm not going to harbor too much on the loss. At the end of the day, we move forward, man. It is what it is. Let me see who our next game is. I think it's Orlando. Let me see. Yep. We got the Magic on the road on Tuesday. And then we got a nice little break. We don't play again until Saturday. We play the Bucks at home at 3 p.m. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how these next two games go, bro. Hopefully we get somebody back in these next few days. We got a nice little break. Like I said, we pretty much don't have nothing but 2 games for the next week. So we play the Magic on Tuesday, Bucks on Saturday. So that's a nice time. And then we got a back-to-back. We play the Cavs on Sunday, Who knows if they're still going to be undefeated by then? But hey, but it's like we got the Brooklyn Nets coming up, the Pistons, the Bucks again, the Magic again. Like these are all important games right now because we're playing teams that are injured or ass. So now's our time. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. Once again, thank you to all the subscribers steady going up every single day. It means the world to me. I try to answer every single comment. And with that being said, comment down below how you felt about the outcome of the game. Do you feel like, it is what it is, or do you feel like we blew it? Do you feel like, Charles Lee blew it? Whatever. Just voice whatever opinions you got in the comments down